when we come back, though, we've got Manda, who's going to do some massage for us. So sit tight. Don't go anywhere. Well, our next guest, Manda Nongauza, is a registered massage therapist and owner of MLN Massage Therapy Mobile Service. With flu viruses and cold bugs nipping at us this season, Manda is here to show how a massage can improve our immune system. Manda, welcome to Live Healthy Now. I'm going to come on over.
Yes, thank you.
Hey,
Thank
wonderful.
you for having me.
Thank you. This looks comfy.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Remember, viewers, you can call us with any questions. Our number is 416-446-7090. So, MLN and mobile service.
Yes.
What does that stand for?
So this is a registered massage therapy mobile service.
Okay.
Catering to people that are immobile, or people just because of the hustle and bustle of work, do not have the opportunity to come to their local orthopedic clinic for a massage therapy treatment. So we're providing convenience for people in the comfort of their own home. They're getting a registered massage therapy treatment. Now I have to make, in terms of the services that I offer, I have to make a distinction between a registered massage therapist and a masseuse.
Yes, please.
Now,
I thought it was one and the same.
No, there's a distinction. Now, a registered massage therapist massages with the specific purpose in mind to treat conditions such as carpal tunnel, sciatica, whiplash, etc.
So if you've got those things, you don't just want to go get any old massage.
Exactly.
You want to come to you.
You want to get physical therapy. Now, a masseuse massages only for the relaxation component.
Right, exactly.
Right. Now, for myself, I have a history of over 6 years experience working in orthopedic-based clinics and also rehabilitation hospitals as a registered massage, as a physical therapy assistant and occupational therapy assistant. So my approach to massage therapy is therapeutic. And I must emphasize to the viewers that the absence of pain does not mean the presence of health. Sometimes
that's profound.
Pain is the last phase of dysfunction. And it's important that we take preventative measures in dealing with our dysfunction in our tissue, because muscle dysfunction leads to joint dysfunction, and joint dysfunction leads to nerve dysfunction. So as my mom says, a stitch in time saves 9.
All right, so types of massage and such.
In terms of the immune
different
system?
types, yeah.
Yes. Well, you know, this season tends to be the flu and cold season.
Exactly.
Right?
So what's the link between massage and keeping our immune system healthy?
Well, let me ask you a question. Around this time, do you feel congested in your head, stuffy sometimes?
I do not. But
you do not, because you're taking care of yourself, but some of the viewers may.
A lot of people do, absolutely.
And they feel swollen glands, maybe in their neck, under their armpit. Now, these glands are also referred to as lymph nodes, and lymph nodes are part of the lymphatic system, which plays a key part in the immune system.
That's right.
Now, why are our lymph nodes swollen? Because they're in battle with bacteria, viral infections. Now, this is where manual lymphatic drainage comes into play, which is a specialized massage therapy technique aimed at moving toxins from the body.
All right.
And regenerating cells and increasing circulation. It's done manually by moving toxins that are trapped in muscle tissue and in the body into these lymph nodes, right, which digests and clear out waste byproducts. So what I want to do is I want to demonstrate, very brief demonstration on how we can do manual lymphatic drainage to ourselves. Right? Now, one of the things...
Do you need me to sit down yet or no?
We're going to do this standing.
Standing, okay.
Right, we want to drain our neck and drain our face of congestion.
Okay.
Right, so we have to focus on first locating the venous angle where most of this is the primary area that the lymphatic fluid drains into.
All right.
And then it goes into the body. So it's this muscle right here is our sternocleidomastoid, which is our point of reference. And right around here is our collarbone.
Okay.
So this is where our focal point will be with respect to our massage. So what I want you to do is just place your hands like this, and your fingertips should be right on your collarbone.
Okay.
And it's a very gentle and very slow technique. And we're just pumping the fluid that's at the surface of the skin. So the pressure is almost the equivalent of moving a quarter across the top of a table.
Okay.
very gentle movements. And then when we drain the lymphatic fluid from one section, it creates a suction that drains congestion from higher sections of the body. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the live long and prosperous sign for all the Trekkies, right? And we're going to put our
the mind melt.
Yes, our ear between our fingers, and we're going to. Our fingers are totally engaged with our skin and the upper portion of our palm, and we're just moving down gently. And we would be doing this we would do this maybe 50 to 100 times so you can really feel the effects. But for the sake of time, we're just showing a brief demonstration. Okay, so how are you feeling right now?
Pretty cool.
Okay, so I want to go on to another issue with respect to massage and immunity. We always have to keep in mind that the body and the mind are linked together.
Yes, absolutely.
And stress on the mind puts stress on the body.
Yes.
And many of us lead stressful lives from our family, work, school, and the list goes on, commuting.
TV shows,
shows. So it creates a lot of, and through the manual manipulation of tissue utilizing massage therapy techniques, it has a physiological and a psychological effect on the body.
Okay.
Many studies have shown that massage therapy has helped to decrease stress hormone levels significantly. One like cortisone, and high levels of cortisone suppress the immune system and make us susceptible to diseases, and sometimes opportunistic diseases that wouldn't affect us if we were at optimum health.
Exactly. Okay.
Right? So what we're going to be doing is we're dealing with stress. And our stress is we carry it in our shoulders. Sometimes our shoulders are up to our ears. We carry it in our face, our muscles of mastication. You know, we clench our teeth subconsciously sometimes. And we also carry stress in our muscles of respiration. If we're stressed, we become epical breathers, not utilizing our primary muscle of respiration, the diaphragm, but our secondary muscles of respiration. But I'm going to demonstrate a technique to deal with another condition related to stress, and that is tension headaches. Most of headaches are tension headaches. And we're going to be treating an area, it's called the suboccipitals. And they're right here at the base of our skull. And it's about the size of my finger, right? So what I'm going to have you do is lie on your back. With your head. Yeah, with your head.
Up there?
Yes.
Okay. So.
And you're going to be lying down on your back. And I'm just going to place my hand right here. Right? And this technique is a proprioceptive technique, meaning that I'm tricking the nervous system into relaxing the muscle. And it's called a Golgi tendon organ release technique, and it is widely practiced by all manual therapists. Right? So I just want you to just take a deep breath in and just let your head fall into my hands, right? So it feels tight. This muscle gets overloaded. This is a muscle that gets overloaded when we're at the computer for prolonged periods of time.
I'm on the thing all day.
And I could feel it. The muscle's talking to me. It's saying thank you for coming on this show.
All right.
And how are we feeling here? I can feel the muscle releasing.
Good.
Okay, now you can get up off of the table, stand up on the table. How are we feeling right now?
Very good. Can I sleep?
You can sleep. But before you sleep, I have a question for you.
All right.
Anytime an object hits your head, your elbow, your finger, what is your natural physical response?
Ow.
Ow. Maybe ow, moving away from the object, but maybe rubbing your head. Maybe rubbing your elbow. Or maybe compressing your finger. So this shows us that massage is a very natural response to soothing pain. And what we're doing on a very simplistic level is through the massaging of a painful site, we're altering the process or the processing of the sensory nerve in its communication to the central nervous system. So it quells the symptoms. But as a registered massage therapist, we don't want to be symptom chasers. We don't want to just deal with the symptoms. We want to deal with the root of the problem. And that brings us to circulation. Our blood nourishes all the cells in our body, delivering oxygen, vital nutrients to our tissues, and removing, not just feeding the muscle, but also ridding the muscle of metabolic waste, our waste byproducts. Now, when muscles become tight, what happens is circulation becomes stagnant. And when circulation is stagnated, there's a lack of nutrition, a lack of metabolic waste leaving the tissue, and this is a site of disease. This is where disease often takes place. This is where the cycle of pain begins.
Exactly.
So what we want to do is promote circulation. Massage helps to promote vasodilation, our blood flow to an area that brings in fresh blood and rich blood to nourish the tissues.
Exactly.
So this brings us to our next technique, and we're going to demonstrate this not using the table.
Okay.
We're going to use our chair. But we're going to modify the chair.
Okay.
We're going to modify the chair. Normally we'd place the headrest. You're facing the headrest, but we know that you have to continue with your segment,
so we don't want wonderful volunteers here taking stuff away and bringing it all in.
Yes, and we don't want to smudge your makeup, right?
Exactly, that's true. Got to be careful with the makeup here.
Okay, so this is our chair, and I just want to show you how.
Thank you so much. Awesome, awesome.
So you're just going to be seated on the chair here.
Okay.
And you're going to bring your legs here, and we're going to just modify this headrest.
All right.
And we're just going to move the headrest out of the way.
Yes, so normally I would be doing that,
yes,
but not
you're going to
today.
you can place your hands right here to rest, right? And then we're going to start off with some broad compressions right here to the lower back in your quadratus lumborum, our QL, and we're just gradually moving up. And what we're doing is we're doing these broad compressions to help promote circulation, decrease tone in these muscles. As we come up the back, we're addressing our rhomboids, which tend to be elongated and weak when we're at the computer for a long period of time. Now the traps, we have to address the trapezius muscle, and we affectionately term the trapezius muscle the emotional coat hanger.
Okay, yes.
So this is the muscle that brings our shoulders to our ear, right? So we're just doing some broad compressions, helping to bring nutrition and decrease some of the tension in the muscle, right?
Feels great.
Feeling good?
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't had massage for a long time, which brings me to another question. How often should we be having massages?
Well, it depends on your condition. Now, if you have a condition, you want to definitely create a balance, our optimum health. You don't want to be within a thresh pain hole. You want to be a little bit higher than your thresh pain hole, your threshold of pain, right? You want to create a buffer of health so that you may start off with one treatment per week for a month, and then gradually come to monthly maintenance appointments. So it depends. It's modified to the condition. So you can stand up.
Oh, must I? Okay.
Almost done, right?
That was wonderful.
So again, all of these techniques would be done for a longer period of time.
Right. Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the therapeutic use of water is ancient.
Before you go there, let me ask you: is there any situation where a person shouldn't get a massage?
Yes.
Are there some people who shouldn't be getting massage because of conditions they might have?
If somebody has cancer, or maybe in the early stages of cancer and they're trying to fight the cancer, we don't want to promote circulation.
Right.
It may be contraindicated or not something to be done. Or we don't want to massage areas with open wounds. Or, for instance, in the acute phase of any injury, if I hurt my knee, I don't want to massage below the knee, because it's just promoting congestion, promoting inflammation.
Okay.
So we massage above the site of pain. If there's an injury, we only work on site when it's in the subacute or chronic phase, not in the acute phase.
Wow, we've got about a minute and a half left. What else do you want to show me? Any self-administered massage techniques we can do at home?
Well, one thing I think that works good in conjunction with massage is hydrotherapy.
Okay.
And many people don't know when to apply hydro. When their legs are swollen, or their knee is swollen, they apply heat. That's not the proper way. We want when you have swelling, bleeding, edema, inflammation, you want to place ice on the area. And remember, when you're placing ice on an area to treat it, to get the maximum hydrotherapy, remember ABC backwards and then numbness. What is the C? You feel the coldness, then you feel the burning, and then you feel the aching, and then you feel the numbness, and that is a proper cycle of treating inflammation. Wow. And we always want to elevate any inflamed limb.
Okay.
All right.
Wonder, you've given us such great information here.
Yes.
So, how can we get in touch with you? We've got to go to break, but tell us how we can get in touch with you.
Well, you can get in contact with me. My contact information is on my website, mlntherapy.com. And also, for those that have the opportunity to go to a clinic, you have time, you can visit me at Physioactive in
Okay.
Thornhill.
All
And the
right.
website is physioactive.ca, and also in Streetsville, Mississauga at myhealth.ca.
Fantastic. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Right now, we have to go to break, but we want to thank you for being here. The website again, mlntherapy.com, and people can visit you there.